What is biometrics? Biometrics are a way to measure a person's physical, biological, or behavioural characteristics to establish or prove their identity. Biometric data relates to human identification information that is stored on a computer. Examples could include a DNA profile from a biological sample, such as blood obtained from a crime scene, or biometric data extracted from facial images and stored in a computer database. Biometric data contains extremely sensitive information about a person's identity. Therefore, the use of biometrics raises important privacy, ethical, and human rights considerations. Biometric data can only be taken and processed for criminal justice purposes where absolutely necessary, and it is always subject to strict legal and human rights safeguards. The main biometric data used regularly in Scotland for policing are fingerprints, DNA, and photographic images. But there are many other biometric types that Police Scotland could use in specific inquiries, such as voice recognition, gait pattern analysis, and facial search. What is the Scottish Biometrics Commissioner? In 2020, the Scottish Parliament created the Scottish Biometrics Commissioner to support and promote the adoption of lawful, effective, and ethical practices in relation to biometric data for policing and criminal justice purposes. So, the Commissioner's role is to ensure that biometric data, such as DNA or facial search, is used lawfully and ethically for police and criminal justice purposes in Scotland. How this office is protecting biometric data. The Scottish Biometrics Commissioner will safeguard your biometric data in 3 ways. First, by developing and monitoring a code of practice for the use of biometrics by the police, the Scottish Police Authority, or the Police Investigations and Review Commissioner. This means that when they use biometric data, they must comply with this code. Secondly, receiving complaints from individuals, including children and vulnerable people. If Police Scotland, the Scottish Police Authority, or the Police Investigations and Review Commissioner are not following the code of practice when holding the complainant's personal biometric data. And finally, by recommending changes to law, policy and practice in relation to biometrics. We will keep these under constant review and promote greater public awareness and understanding. Find out more about us and how you can take part to safeguard our biometric future at biometricscommissioner.scot.